Thank you, Chris. Hello, everyone. It's great seeing you all here. Just to get sorted out the level of expertise, who is in this session has experience with Google AdWords more than 1 year? All right. So let's start. What I'm going to talk about, I'm going to give you an overview of our 5-step system of getting your search methodology right. I'm not going to go deep into the data and how to do every little tactic. My colleagues here will do that. But I'm going to try to give you some tips and way of thinking, or to think PPC, think search advertising, so your overall strategy will be adjusted. So, our strategy will compose of 5 main elements. First of all, we have to think what we're going to do. What are we trying to achieve? What are our goals? Are we selling? Are we buying? Are we bringing leads? Are we bringing online sales? Is our sale ending up on the internet, or maybe on a phone call, maybe in front of a person, one-on-one? Once we figure that out, we figure our goals, we can go and create a structured campaign architecture. Google AdWords is a very sophisticated system. If you build it properly, you can get great scalability and you can grow your account significantly. If not, you sometimes have limitations and problems. Sorry. Then we're going to talk a little bit about keywords, selecting them, reviewing them, expanding our lists, looking at them properly. We're going to talk about quality score. Quality score is a very important factor in the Google AdWords algorithm. It basically sets 2 very important things. One is if our ad will appear at all. Sometimes it won't appear if we have no quality score. And how much will we pay for each click is very well defined with the quality score. The last thing we're going to talk about is a bit advanced. It's the CPAs, the cost per acquisition. We're going to define it and look at it from a few perspectives and see how CPA is basically, with my strategy, the most important KPI which can define your overall campaign. So let's start. First of all, when we're trying to set our strategy and set what we're going to do with the campaign, we're going to define KPIs. Now, on top you can see a screenshot from the Google AdWords panel for a sample campaign with a few parameters that the system shows us. I can go over each of them. Basically, the clicks is the amount of traffic that they send us, the impressions, how many times our ad appeared, the CTR, click-through rate, the ratio between clicks and impressions, the average cost for each click, the total cost, the position of our ad, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. in average, the conversion rate, a very important factor, the ratio between the clicks and the conversions, the actions that we set to the campaign, the cost for each conversion, which is also called CPA, and the total number of conversions. Now, looking at these numbers, this is, for me, when I wake up in the morning and I log into my Google AdWords panel, this is where I look. Before I talk to my campaign managers, and before I talk to the client or the product manager, I look at this high-level data. I try to understand where I stand. What is my volumes at each of the different parameters, and whether the numbers have changed in some way. These are my KPIs. Now, the KPIs can be set with conversions for each action that you are interested in. For instance, if I'm a video sharing website, sometimes my KPI will be not how many people view a video, but maybe how many times people commented on a video. This can be defined as a conversion. Then when I'm doing a campaign, I can measure the amount of conversions I got for each of these KPIs. The more mainstream definitions for conversions are basically sales, leads, downloads, contact forms, etc. Next we think we must have a web analytics platform. In the past, most people used very simplified reporting tools which send them batch reports of how many hits, visits, sometimes page views, sometimes downloads they got. Today, we've got an amazing market of the web analytics vertical, which I think for the fundamental session, the most important tool that you want to look at is Google Analytics, which is a free platform by Google. You can use it free. You need some expertise to implement it properly and measure all of the goals and KPIs that you want. But basically, without it, there's not much point to do web marketing at all. Nevertheless, pay-per-click or search advertising. Next, we're going to create and optimize our campaign. On our second step, we're going to look at the structure of the campaign. The structure of the campaign is very critical. What you see here in front of you is an architecture of a Google account, which is allocated to linked to a Google AdWords account, which starts from the highest level, which is the master client ID client account. In this client account, you can set up different campaigns. One of the most common mistakes that I see is that companies are operating everything under one campaign. And under that one campaign, they operate only one ad group or two ad groups, and in each ad group, they have hundreds, maybe thousands of keywords. This is not scalable enough. If you work properly, i.e., if you build campaigns based on the themes, the geographic targeting, the keywords, the different products that you're trying to promote, you can get a lot of benefits. I will, in a minute, I will show them to you that help you manage your campaign much more effectively, manage your budget much more effectively, and give a much better user experience for your audience when they see ads for your keywords that you selected. In the default settings of the Google account, you can have 25 campaigns. In our experience, if you talk to their support, you can increase this number significantly. And within each campaign, you can have up to 100 ad groups. One important note, we do recommend that for each ad group, you use them tight as possible. You put as little amount of keywords as you can in each ad group to make sure that the ads in each ad group delivers the proper message and landing page for each of the keywords you select. Some tips on the structure. First of all, when going to Google AdWords, download freely the Google AdWords editor. It's a Windows application. You can download it to your computer free. What it enables you to do is to build very scalable campaigns on your desktop very fast. You have a lot of copy, pasting, import, export, sharing of the account, and the management is fairly easy. The tool has developed a lot in the last year. In the last version they released about a month ago, they also have some keyword tools embedded in the tool. We'll talk about keywords after that. And it basically helps a lot to day-to-day manage ads, keywords, delete ads, and etc. Geo-targeting. Google AdWords Yahoo as well enables you to geo-target your campaigns. Moreover, you can, if you use your structure properly, for instance, if I have campaign A and campaign B, campaign A can be targeted towards geo-target A, and campaign B can be geo-targeted at another country or maybe another city. In a lot of cases, the bidding, the prices, the conversions, the user behavior are different between different verticals, between different geolocations. So you want to separate as much as possible. As mentioned before, use small and targeted ad groups. The rule of thumb is that you have, in each ad group, you have a few ads you can put 20 ads, you can put 3 ads. Put a few ads with different creatives so you can test them. You can test which ad brings you better conversion rate, better click-through rate, better results. And tie to these ads as few as possible number of keywords so your ad is much more relevant to the keyword. This will also correlate with the quality score that I will talk about in a few minutes.